Yep. I got to just before the Great Palace last night, and then wasn't quite able to get there, and then gave up because I guess I was just kind of getting tired. But then when I go to start, oh, you can't hear too well. Is it the game or the? Let me see. How's that? Okay. Is that better? Yeah, when I go to restart the game today, or try to pick up where I left off, I find that I forgot to save. So I basically just spent the past 4 hours getting back to where I was from the very beginning of the game. Which, to be fair, I also use save states a bit to get back there, but not too heavily. So this isn't technically a save state free run anymore, but I don't care because I had gotten there without save states, or gotten to this point without save states already, so whatever. I also went and got that final level. So I'll have an even easier time this time than I did last night. Hold on, someone just texted me. Sorry about that. You know, I could probably stand to try to do a better job of avoiding these encounters. What do I think of save states? I think if people want to use them, that's fine. I don't blame someone for using save states in, if a game is too hard, but at the same time, I think that, they should be... I don't know. I agree with the idea that you haven't really beaten a game if you've used save states, right? Because you're not playing the game as it was intended to be played when it first released. Same goes for Rewind. And that, you know, that's coming from someone who did use save states his first few times playing this game. But nowadays, I can pretty comfortably play the game without save states. Ooh, oh, that was dangerous. Almost just jumped into the lava there. Kill these guys first. There we go. Ooh. No! Okay. Oh, what? Okay, see, this is why I need to use magic or jump spell when I can. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that so that doesn't happen again. Now I only have one life to get back to get to the Great Palace. Oh, come on. There, you want to come here? Downstab is so great. Every time I restart this game, I always forget that I don't have the downstab because I'm so used to using it so much. Ooh, bounced on him 4 times there. I don't need to deal with you. It was nice. It was very nice. There we go. Okay. Come on. There we go. No, I still have not. Like I said, I don't really tend to look at fan-made stuff too much. I'm sure it's great, I just, you know... The only fan-made stuff that I occasionally do are, like, a few ROM hacks here and there. Mostly randomizers, though. Well, I guess it's not so much rules about the content I consume as it is I don't know, it's just whenever I'm trying to look into, you know, whenever I want to experience a piece of media, I'd rather it be official, right? Like, it just doesn't really... Like, I don't have anything against looking at fan content. It's more of a, you know, if I'm going to be spending my time experiencing something with a series, it's going to be something that either, like, you know, is officially part of the series, or is something that helps me enjoy something that is officially part of the series, right? Plus, at the same time, at least with, fan stories like that, you know, the reason why it... You know, I like the lore of the Zelda series well enough. I think that a lot of the stories are great. I think Ocarina of Time has one of the best stories in any game I've ever played. But at the same time, the story and lore of the series isn't why I like Zelda. Right? I can get a good story and lore in plenty of series. So, whenever I'm willing to do fan-made stuff, it's usually stuff that has more to do with the mechanical design of the series itself than anything else. Which, you know, that's nothing against... Oh, come on! I'm getting distracted talking to y'all. What am I wearing? I am wearing a blue blazer and a top hat in that you know, thing. In my channel icon. Lost 2 lives right there. That's annoying. No, I don't really watch a whole lot of Angry Video Game Nerd. Never did. I've seen a couple of his videos before. The only one that I distinctly remember watching is his Castlevania 1 video, but, you know, nothing against him or anything. It's just, I tend to be kind of particular about the YouTubers I watch. It's like, if I'm really bored and then, you know, I see a YouTuber that has a video that really seems to interest me, and I'll be... I don't know, it takes a lot of boredom for me to watch a new YouTuber. Which I think I should be, you know... I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, because if everyone had that attitude, nobody would ever grow as a channel. But, I don't know, it's just kind of the way I am about things. I have seen the Pro Jared video on this game, though. Quite a few times. I really like his video on this game. Alright, come over here. How to have my refined taste? I don't know. Just be cool. Just do it. Have refined taste. Just follow everything I do. Alright. Hopefully I can get through this. Let's shield up. Well. Run away! Pro Jared likes this game. His videos mostly just defending it. I'm going to go ahead and die in here, just so I can get my lives back. fire chickens. There we go. So, I remember the... I'm gonna go ahead and use shield here. I remember the general rule of thumb for this, for the Great Palace is that you want to go right, down and right as much as you can, except for at the very beginning, and then once sort of towards the end. Okay, jump. There's also an invisible pit there that you can fall down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to comment on a whole lot of other YouTuber drama, especially not from someone who's been at the game much longer than I have, by, like, a decade. I just remember, you know, he did some dumb stuff, but none of it was really nearly as bad as anyone made it, you know, seem at first. And then he was also very much mistreated by a lot of people. But that's about as far as because that was years ago, so I mean, you know, at this point, you know, he's been through enough, you know, that I don't really feel like saying anything else about the whole thing. See, is it this? Some of these corridors have, sorry if you hear barking in the background. I am in a neighborhood. I think that is one of the ones that'll, spawn, red potion, though, so I'm going to continue attempting that. There it is. This is gonna be the shortest stream ever. I'm blazing through this dungeon. Yeah, this dungeon isn't exactly, you know... it's not confusing, it's just long. Yeah, I don't know, just normal boots in general, seems to have a lot of controversy. God, those dogs are really barking at something, huh? What do you mean? I mean, technically, there are still enemies that have not been introduced yet so far in this game, being the 2 final bosses, but... Or are you talking about just games in general, the Zelda games in general, introducing new enemies in the last dungeon? Because I'm pretty sure there have been. Oh, it's the boss! No, just kidding. Just pranked you. Come on. Flaming hot chicken. Nashville, kickin' chicken. Whatever it's called. Will I ever play A Link to the Past version? Yeah, of course. I'm planning on doing the Zelda, each Zelda in order. And yeah, so, and I still need footage for A Link to the Past, so. Run away! Ooh. I think one of these is a fake out, but. Yep, nope, that one's real. Oh, come on, there you go. Oh, I mean, yeah, I couldn't name any off the top of my head that do this, but, oh yeah, that's just a fairy. I don't need you. Oh, definitely not CDI. I mean, like, the official mainline Zeldas. And I don't mean multiplayer either. I said it in my Link Between Worlds video, but I don't think this is... I think I was supposed to go left there. But I just... The Zeldas that I consider mainline are only the single-player ones. Right? I don't consider the multiplayer ones mainline at all. And you know, a lot of people disagree with me on that, and I don't care. I just don't have a whole lot to say about them. So I'm going to just use the excuse that they're not mainline, so I shouldn't have to. Yeah, no Four Swords Adventures, and no Triforce Heroes. I'll probably talk about the multiplayer mode in, you know, the DS Zeldas, though. Oh. Alright, I think this is actually the very end of the dungeon, but... Nope. I might be mistaken, it might be slightly later. Ouch. Right, because I have to do this. Yes, this is where it ends. Oh, I have to... Damn chicken. See, these guys are annoying, because they're basically just iron knuckles, but... So you know how... Well... Link has that whole thing... Well, the Iron Knuckles, they have the gap between their shield and the top of their head that Link can actually slash at by doing a jumping crouch stab. Well, Link also has that vulnerability, and those jumping Iron Knuckle chicken guys can exploit that. Anyway, here's the penultimate boss. Come on. Nope. Ah, dang it. I think that was my last, yep. Okay. Alright, I got to the very end of my first attempt. That was nice. And I almost killed the Thunderbird, so... That's left first. I thought I had one more life than that. Oh. I probably would have been able to give it another shot if that one block didn't spawn the chicken and kill me. That's kind of the issue I have with this dungeon, though. The enemies in this dungeon are just... They exploit the weakness that you've been exploiting the entire game, and that just kind of makes combat in this dungeon difficult, but at the same time, there's really no reason to ever try to defeat those guys. Right? Most of the time, it's easier to just walk around them. In fact, I've already done that a few times in my last attempt, but... Come on. Okay, well. Well, it's okay, still have 2 more lives. Hopefully I can, keep them for Thunderbird. I'm not really that worried about Dark Link. I think I'm probably just gonna use the cheesing method. If I can get there with 2 lives left, I probably will at least give it a, you know, normal, fair shot first, but... Oh, well, I never got the fairy the first time, so it, why did I do that? I meant to use life up first. Ah, poo. I should have just... yeah. I forgot the fairy was there, too? Okay. Alright, well, I'm just down some magic, then. I think there was some magic to the left there, but oh well. No cheese, please? I mean... Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot, normally, and then, just because, you know, if I don't and I beat it too quickly, then the stream will be over, but... Alright, where was this? There it is. If I don't get it that first attempt, I think I'll probably just do the normal cheese method. Ow. Alright. Give me... Show me... Magic. There it is. Nice. Would have preferred to be able to fill it out completely, but oh well. You know, I look at this thing and I don't see a bird. I don't know what I see, but it's definitely not a thunderbird. Ah, dang it. Alright, this time I'll get it for sure. Hi, Max. No, this is the penultimate boss. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make this one. Nope, I got it. Woo! Alright. That was the key to winning. Self-doubt. Alright, I'm definitely not gonna be making, I'm definitely not gonna be beating the final boss at first try, though. Mind Palace? No, this is just the Great Palace. That's what I think that's just what it's called. Alright. Do your worst, Dark Link. And I lost. I didn't have a chance to heal there. I didn't have any magic. But, since I killed the Thunderbird, I don't have to do that again, so... I think even if I did try to use the cheese method, I probably wasn't going to win that. Yep, Dark Link is the final boss. This was his first appearance. Does that magic jar respawn? Like, I knew it was there, but I already got it earlier. Do I have enough magic for jump? Please tell me I have enough magic for jump. And also, please give me the magic jar. Alright. Hello. There we go. Come on. Actually, now that you mention it, I think you're right. There was another one further back there. Oh, God, I hate the last second. No, I've been too busy to finish the script. You're not gonna let me pass, huh? I just record the entire session in one take, most of the time. Like, if it's a long enough game, I still want to play through the entire thing, of course, so I'll, you know, I'll record it all at once, but I'll take, you know, breaks. Obviously, for the Zelda 1 video, Hi there, birdie. You gotta go away. For the Zelda 1 video, I just used the one, take there, but, for... Come on. You know... A game like this, I've had to split it between 2 sessions. Best version of Link and Zelda? Where are you? Come on. Where are you? There it is. Best version of Link is Ocarina of Time Link. Best version of Zelda? I'd say Skyward Sword Zelda. Best version of them together? Probably Spirit Tracks? Yeah, that's basically what I do, Max. It is kind of annoying, but I haven't really figured out a better way to split up the footage by itself, and any other way I could think of just sounds like even more work. Was it right this way or left this way? Oh, it was left this way. What program do I edit with? I, edit with DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve. What do I think of Spirit? I like Spirit Tracks Zelda. I think she's great. She's probably one of the better Zeldas. I just prefer Skyward Sword Zelda overall. I always forget about that guy. Alright. Now I have two attempts to fight Dark Link. I'm gonna use the normal method, or the intended method first. But if I die this time, I'm just gonna use the cheese method. I don't feel like doing all that. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I got him a second time, though. That's nice. See, just hitting him feels so inconsistent in this game. I'm just gonna use the cheating method now. I've done it before without cheesing, but it was not fun. I like Dark Link in this game conceptually, but he just does not feel well programmed in. Right, I did get the footage I need. So I'm glad I at least tried it. Alright, there's Zelda 2. I do think I have a better idea of how I want to word the script now. So that's nice. Gotta love how they used pseudonyms in this game, as if anybody in America knew who Miyamoto was at the time. yeah. I guess technically I did still beat the game in a day. Not necessarily in one sitting, because I did eat lunch after I had finished Palace 6 this time, but... Thanks a million, he said calmly. Next would be A Link to the Past. But, you know, like I said, I gotta... oops. I gotta, you know, make the Zelda 2 video first. At the same time, you know, I might, if a new game comes out in the time it takes me to make the Zelda 2 video, or even before the A Link to the Past video, I might take a break and, you know, do a review of that game instead. I mean, the only two games that I know for certain that I want to do review videos on are Metroid Prime 4 and Professor Layton in the New World of Steam. So... but assuming those two games release towards the end of the year, the next video should be on A Link to the Past. See, I've been streaming for like an hour at most. A new clip after beating each dungeon? I mean, I did that, I kind of did that for, the, Link Between Worlds video. But... yeah, of course I'll play Metroid Prime 4. That's, yeah, that's one of the two games that I've been... you know, two of my most anticipated games this year. I do hope we get, a remaster of Prime 2 first, or Prime 2, 3, maybe even Hunters. From the top of my head, okay, the best and worst thing about this game. The worst thing about this game, I think, is some of the enemy designs. Some of the enemy designs just aren't great. No, I'm not gonna do another Link Between Worlds video. I'm saying back when I made the Link Between Worlds video, I did basically what you were suggesting I do, where I record each dungeon individually. But the reason why I did it like that is because I was actually emulating on my laptop and screen recording. And that was very awkward, and I didn't want to do that anymore. So now whenever I get footage, I am basically... I don't want to get footage without it just being a full screen like this. Hunters needs a... yeah, Hunters does need a remake. Like, I appreciate Hunters. I think it's a really cool game. I think it's a very impressive game for being... well, I mean, I guess the base engine was a launch title for the DS, even though the actual full game didn't release until 2 years later. It's very neat, it's just I never want to replay it. Yes, I am using a capture card. I'm using a capture card. I'm playing this on my NES Classic. And that's probably how I'm gonna be playing A Link to the Past 2 on my SNES Classic. Not sure how I'm gonna do Link's Awakening. Yes, that's how I'm recording this. Like I said, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do Link's Awakening. It'll probably have to be, well, I'll have to do a playthrough of both, the original and, the remake. And if I do the original, it's basically gonna have to be through NSO, which I don't really like using NSO a whole lot, especially not for, well, not really for anything, because I don't have the NES controller for it, so that's kind of a last resort. That's why I didn't do these two games through NSO, because I'd much rather have the original controller, or at least something similar to it, and I just don't own that, or the Switch version. I mean, I guess I could do that. You're right. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably should start doing that. I guess I just didn't really... Ocarina of Time, I was doing, Ship of Harkinian. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... So that's the thing about Link's Awakening. I love Link's Awakening. It's a top 5 Zelda for me, but prior to the remake... prior to the remake, I would have called it, like, somewhere around 10th place for me. And that's just because the Game Boy version just... it's just dated. It's too dated in a lot of ways. But at the same time, there are a lot of ways that it's still better than the remake. So, there are a few things that they do in the remake that I'm not a huge fan of. Obviously, the Dungeon Maker isn't the greatest, but... You know, stuff like bottles. The way bottles are used is just dumb in that game, or in that remake. But apart from that, I'm not sure if I'm... See, I'm not sure if I want to use the... I'm not sure if I want to base my footage on the original version of Link's Awakening or the remake. You know, where it's primarily, you know, when I make the video, I'll be focusing on one version of the game, and then I'll have like another segment where I talk about the other version of the game. Or, you know, I just don't know which one I'm going to be focusing on. Max, so for Ocarina of Time, Ship of Harkinian is basically the N64 version. It's just a very polished version of the N64 version. It's just in widescreen, in HD. It's, you know, has a few quality of life stuff in it. It's, that's basically what I'm going to be using because I don't want to record, footage off of an N64 for this, because that would just look ugly, or I don't want to, or I guess I could also use GameCube, but that would also not look great. Plus, I do already have a full playthrough, footage of a full playthrough of Ocarina of Time, of Ship of Harkinian Ocarina of Time, because I streamed on Twitch back in May. Yeah, I did like a marathon of all the classic 3D Zeldas. And the Ocarina of Time footage is really the only one that still looks good, or just looks good at all. So I could just reuse that, but, so I don't even technically need to stream Ocarina of Time when I get to the point where I'm gonna need to make an Ocarina of Time video, but, I probably still will anyway, because I love Ocarina of Time, but, you know. Plus, I did a lot of weird stuff in that, stream, where I just basically skipped the entirety of the Forest Temple. I did all the dungeons out of order, and if you do that in Ocarina of Time, they, like, I think if you have the Shadow and, Spirit medallions, you don't actually need to get the Forest medallion. And then you only need to go inside the Forest Temple to get the bow, because you need the bow to fight Ganon. Anyway, I thought about maybe trying to think of something else to stream, just to fill out this stream a bit more, because I've only been streaming for like an hour or so. But at the same time, I think this is enough. If I want to stream again later tonight, I might, but not. I think for now I'll just end it. So. See y'all.